Good afternoon, everybody. All right, today is part two of cheap or affordable. Now, this Ozark Trail folding knife here, real quick, well, I'll give you the specs, and I'll even show it to you. There's that, and we'll flip around to the back. That way, in case there's any information there you might need, you got it. All right. Now, real quick, we got a 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch rubberized handle, liner lock, pocket clip. And outside that, we got very little detail. I don't know what steel we got, and I never bothered to look it up. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, now this one's got a little flipper stud back here. Pretty good deploy, nice and smooth. Let's look at our lock engagement. Not too hateful. Pocket clip. It is not reversible, so where it's at, it's at. Decently strong. Got a nice bit of tension there. Let's see how she looks closed. She's not really centered, but And I did confer with wife. All four of those knives are $5 a piece, by the way. So they are very affordable knives. This one even has kind of a little lanyard hole kind of deal here in the back. And it has, the stainless steel liners on the inside, which I prefer. We got, even if this was carbon fiber, I just like having at least a thin stainless steel on each side of that, and the slabs, it just gives it that little extra toughness. Now this one, let's grab us a piece of wood here real quick, guys. We'll drop the camera down. Just start carving this a little bit. And this is, it's a very basic standard drop point design. The grip's pretty comfortable. There's some checkering throughout the handle, and if it didn't have that, whatever this material is, it's kind of slick. So there's that little bit of tiny checkering in there. Glad they put it on there. Otherwise, this thing would be really, especially if your hands are wet, or like in my case, they're like super dry from the cold and dry weather. That actually makes that thing pretty slick. So, having that clip kind of helps hold it in there too. But yeah, it's nice, basic design, shape, pretty comfortable. All right, moving right along here, we got the old ugly stick. And again, this is a folding pocket knife. It costs $5, so I'm not going to treat this thing like a bushcraft fixed blade here. But we're going to take some reasonable gouges at this thing, and I can tell you right now, this one's doing pretty good. I'm not getting hardly any resistance. But then again, I think I'm taking reasonable chunks of wood off. I'm not trying to bury the blade in there and rip it on up out of there. Yeah, watch my wrist here. Not getting any kind of bend back on the thumb or the wrist. She's gliding through there. Let's try just a couple fingers on it. Let me adjust the camera a little bit, guys. That'll really tell you. Now, I didn't sharpen this either or hone it. This is out of package. Let's try a 2-finger pinch. Not too bad. And a very telling test. We got our cordage here. Now, this particular cordage, like I said, it'll make an ugly, fray looking cut once you cut through that if your knife's not sharp. So I'm going to take her clear back here. Try to get where you can see me okay. Wasn't too hateful. Let's look at her cut. Got two little sections that are slightly frayed here on each side, but not too bad. We'll drop our camera down, guys, and we're going to work on that little piece we just cut off. All right, put that on the stump. Try to get up here closer to that belly, see how she goes. Not too bad, guys. That's a fairly decent cut. Let's take her back here. Again, not too bad. We'll give her one more. I'll try to get clear back as far as I can here. I didn't go all the way through, but I think that had more to do with this flipper stud keeping me from getting low enough to cut it. But the cut is clean. Yeah, if I get in camera, we can actually see it. So that's not too bad. All right, got to get to the cardboard. Now, I got some hopes that this one will perform quite a bit better. It's performed a lot better than the other one. Not bad. All right, I'll go straight across here. We'll take some more lighter duty. There we go. I got the curly Q. That's kind of what I was looking for. Let's get up here near that belly. All right, let's take a closer look at that. Okay, that actually did pretty good, guys. For a $5 knife, kind of impressed. I'm going to do one more thing with it, and again, this is going to be what I'm going to do like a little thin piece of wood. I'm going to gently batten this through it. Now, before I do that, I would tell you, with your own folding pocket knives, not recommended, because there's a lot of things that could break even on a more expensive pocket knife. So don't do what I'm going to do. I'm just doing it. It's one of them deals. So you don't have to buy this to test it to see if it'll work, kind of thing. So if I can abuse it and it survives, that tells you that through normal usage, it should last quite a while. So I'm going to reset the camera and we'll get that test right up and going. All right, this is the piece I'm going to use, and I'm going to put that blade, let's go right there. Now then, and I'm just going to use my hand too, so. Let's check the blade. No wiggle. Side to side. Nothing. Check the lock. Lock's still good and in place. All right. We'll hit her one more time just for prosperity. Nice. Not too bad. All right, guys. So what do I think? I think for $5, I'm pretty impressed. Tell you what, I never did it with the other one because I didn't think it'd do it, but not sharpened or honed since we did all the testing there. It's been a while since I shaved my hair off. There we go. So, yeah, just up just a bit, guys. Okay, so yeah, $5. Ozark Trail folding pocket knife, the drop point one. Not bad. And now, whereas there's always the factor of a long-term use kind of thing, this one has enough of my attention. I might just start kind of filling this in. It won't, may not necessarily replace, but I'll bring it along as extra. That way I can just, randomly grab a stick, cut some cardboard boxes, cut some tape, whittle on some wood, just randomly kind of use this little guy. So far, he's got himself on the list where I'm willing to pull with carrying it to test it further. So for what that's worth, and I keep forgetting to do a lot of different things. That's what happens when you've been away too long. Fire serum rod. Didn't think you'd do much on that. Nah. However, I think that belt sander, there's enough of a rough edge on this side right here. Yeah, I think you could definitely get that up to snuff if you felt like it. But right now, this one is in first place out of the 4, and be interesting to see how the remaining 2 stack up. So stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you would, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See how far we can get the channel pushed out there to other people. I appreciate your time, and I'll see y'all in another video.